that you're coming through. You're so sweet, so touch, so.
We made our first trip to Chihuahua, Hidalgo del Parral. And part of the interest of that was that we had friends who had private planes. And I was a private pilot too, but I didn't fly my plane, but several people grouped up and we flew the whole team down there 2 or 3 times in private planes, and they had to make 2 trips. They had to take us down there and then a week later come back and pick us up. So it was the beginning of a community-wide support team that has just grown ever since.
Well, it was a activity that helped to kind of bring our group of plastic surgeons in town closer together, and I think created a sense of collegiality that a lot of other specialties do not have. We had a common goal, and each contributed by taking their time, paying their way, and then each of us would end up sponsoring someone to go on the trip, usually to help out. And he had managed to involve a lot of other people in town, and in doing so has helped to spread the word. There are certainly larger organizations around the country that do much the same thing. But I think this local flavor provides a unique experience. It's allowed us to build bridges in other countries, both in Mexico, El Salvador, Ecuador, Cuba, and even one trip to the Philippines, but that proved to be far too costly for the amount of work and time that it would take to get over there. So we've pretty much confined it to Central America and Northern South America at this point.
And I think of another lady who was, I think, in Hidalgo del Parral, who was an adult, 50 years old maybe, had not a severe cleft, but an obvious cleft lip. And she'd never been able to be married. Fixed her lip, came back a year later, and she was married. So we've been playing Cupid along with the other things here.
It's different. Every mission is unique and different. Every mission is a unique experience. When we first went to Parral, we met a lady that was in her 60s. She lived in a cardboard box and had a cleft lip. And then we repaired her lip. We came back the following year. She had gotten married and lived in a house. So, taking care of a cleft lip, gives people a chance to get in public, gives young kids a chance to go to school. We do their palate, they can speak, and they can now participate and don't feel abnormal. And one of the great things about this is that we're strangers coming to their country, and we all work together uniquely, and each of us have a share of making sure that we're taking care of the world's most precious commodity, which is their children.
I think Austin Smiles turning 35 for me means that an unbelievable amount of work has gone into creating this community and this organization, which has really stood the test of time. I mean, being involved at the level that I'm currently at, being on the board and being involved with a lot of missions, I mean, it's a lot of work. And seeing it, I mean, really just over the last 4 years, I mean, it's unbelievable to think that there's a 31-year history of, I mean, an unbelievable number of mission sites which have been gone to, have been tested, have been changed over time. You know, a tremendous amount of dedication from the people that founded the organization and have kept it alive.
The moment a child with cleft is born in El Salvador, Guatemala, or wherever, and what the parents must feel in that moment, you know, what I've had a child born, or we've had a child born to us. I know what that feels like. I don't know what it would feel like. I don't know what it feels like to have a child born and go, oh my, what, how, when, who is going to help our child? And so it kind of makes me want to be able to tap them on the shoulder and go, there's like 20,000 people that care about your child. So hopefully we'll get there soon.
So emotional, wow. And I remember a mom had a baby and the baby was crying because they don't eat in the morning and the babies are hungry, and we're trying to get the baby a picture of the mouth, and her little lip was so messed up. And I just said, your baby's so beautiful. Would you like me to hold her? Because they haven't put these babies down and they've traveled for days. And she grabbed me and she started crying and she said, no one's ever told me my baby's beautiful before. And I couldn't imagine being a mom and not ever having anyone tell you your child is beautiful. And from that moment on, I was already hooked, but at that moment on, just as a mom, I never really saw it from the mom side. I just saw it the medical side and how we could help the baby or the young adult or the adult's lives. But I never saw it from the parent side and what they go through as well. So from that moment on, I was whatever we can do, and you can't do enough.
Some of these medical missions, it's an instantaneous gratification. The kid comes out of surgery, you see the change. I mean, you've got the before and after right there in front of you. And you see it's gratifying because you realize this child is probably going to have to go through more surgeries, but we're on a positive course for their life. And for them to become integrated into their culture, it's just a wonderful thing.
Yes, what beautiful testimonials, what a wonderful video about a terrific organization. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are now streaming Austin Smiles, the Austin Plastic Surgery Foundation's 35th anniversary celebration, live from the Oasis at Lake Travis. Big round of applause. Yes. We are at the Sunset Capital of Austin. My name is Ron Oliveda, and it's my pleasure to serve as your MC for this wonderful occasion. For those who are viewing from home right now, since we are live streaming, who might not be familiar with Austin Smiles' mission, this organization is a local nonprofit that provides surgical and post-surgical care to children born with cleft lip and palate in Central Texas and in Latin America. This enlightening event always shines a light on Austin Smiles' life-changing work, both locally and abroad, for children born with a cleft lip and cleft palate. We want to thank tonight's sponsors first for their philanthropic support and profound sense of humanity. A special thank you to our presenting sponsor, Heritage Title. We're truly grateful to Gary Farmer and Heritage Title for their generous support. Thank you, Gary. We also want to thank our platinum level sponsors, the Oasis Restaurant and Bo Terrio. Thank you, Bo, for hosting us again. Live Oak Real Estate, Altrua Health Share, as well as the Austin Society of Plastic and Reconstructive Surgeons. We also want to thank our gold sponsors, Capital Area Anesthesiology, USAP. Yeah. Synergy Plastic Surgery, the Austin Plastic Surgeon, Jay Doyle, Austin Plastic Surgery Institute, Allergan. I only have about 50 more to go. No, I'm kidding. HEB, Crescent House Furniture, Advanced Pain Care, Austin Ear, Nose, and Throat Clinic, Meridian Plastic Surgery, and Texas Children's Hospital. Yeah. Great round of applause for all of your philanthropic leadership. Thank you. We also want to thank our incredible silver and bronze level sponsors for their generosity in supporting Austin Smiles' mission. Yes, thank you. One more round of applause for everybody, okay? And of course, tonight would not be possible without your incredible support. Many of you here in the audience have probably already noticed the Guatemalan Friendship Bracelet. It's on your table, at your table setting. Okay, take a look at it. Austin Smiles wanted to share a little bit of their recent medical mission trip to Guatemala with you. If you haven't already done so, you can put your friendship bracelet on now. Okay? It's said that there is a tradition of making a wish when you give a friendship bracelet. Tonight, we wish that Austin Smiles' children and families will forever stay in your hearts. We hope that this bracelet will be a beautiful reminder of the difference that Austin Smiles' mission makes to so many children in need. And we want to thank you for being a part of that tonight. We're especially grateful to Austin Smiles' Board of Directors, past and present, who have helped to provide essential leadership that has lasted over 35 years. And we're also grateful for the 35th Anniversary Planning Committee and for our two outstanding co-chairs, Melissa Grant and Laura North. Laura and Melissa are here. Join me on stage, please.
Wow, what an amazing night. So many people, it feels so good after COVID, and you guys are looking sharp for sure. It's been our honor and privilege to be gala co-chairs together. I have to bring her in tight. We met in 2017 on a mission trip. I'm gonna tear up. That Dr. Cullington allowed my daughter and I to go on. I will never forget that, Dr. Cullington. This is not just an organization, an amazing group of people doing good for the world, but it's also a family. And we've had the honor and privilege of being the co-chairs for the last 2 years, and there's many of our people at my table, at other tables that were on the committee with us that have worked tirelessly for the last 2 years, raising money, bringing in donors, everything that we could to make this happen tonight. And this is just a group of amazing people, and we thank all of you. And then I would be remiss without telling Renee, I don't know where she is, but man, you are amazing. And I've been at this event for the last 4 years, and this is the best. Like, the energy in this room is amazing. And Melissa and I, from the bottom of our heart, thank all of you, the medical professionals who give, I mean, they take off. Malin and Ashley, there's so many in this room. Johnny Franco, I don't even know who's all here, but, and Dr. Moscow, Cullington, everyone who has taken off weeks from their practices to come and give their time and offer their gift, and the other anesthesiologists and medical professionals that give their time to this amazing effort. And then Melissa and I are non-medical, so our message to you tonight is, this is an amazing organization. We've gone 35 years, and the people sitting in this room and who are listening to the live stream, whether it's your first experience with Austin Smiles or if you're a lifer, because once you're in, you're going to be a lifer, give your time, give your money, whatever you can. You don't have to have money. Give your time. Everyone has social media. Get on social media and share the cause, because that's what we need to make the next 35 years even bigger than this. Thank you so much for everything. It's been a pleasure. And to my dear lifelong friend through this organization, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Tonight, the reason we're here is because Austin Smiles functions solely on donations. Our hope is everyone here will contribute to Austin Smiles. However, once you give to Austin Smiles, it's beyond reaching into your wallet. The reason I say that, most of us here can write a check and it truly won't affect our lives. Honestly, we won't miss it. It won't interfere with anything that we do day to day. However, when you reach into your heart and you donate, it's life-changing. It's life-changing for you and for the people whose lives that you've changed and the lives that you save. When you open your heart, you're giving life and you're giving hope. When you see these babies with holes in their mouths and their deformed faces, it's life-changing. When you see the results after the surgery, it's life-changing. I have seen these innocent babies and have seen their parents cry. We're asking tonight that you reach into your heart and let's change some lives. Thank you so much.
Big round of applause for Melissa and Laura for all that you have done for Austin Smiles. We thank you, we thank you. Yes. Now, before we bring out Tameca Jones, our amazing entertainment for the night, we hope you get your raffle tickets for a chance to win one or two of the raffle packages. How about Flowers for a Year from West Bank Flower Market? Or a 5-night stay at the 5-star Grand Fiesta Americana Veracruz in Veracruz, Mexico, donated by Posadas Fiesta Americana Hotel and Resorts. Both silent auction and raffle sales, by the way, yes, close at 9 o'clock tonight, all right? So now, without further ado, let's bring them on. Let me introduce to you Austin's Queen of Soul, Tameca Jones. And when we return, our awards presentation will begin. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy the entertainment.
You're going to be the next one that gets on this.
Don't have any. 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 Don't have any luck giving you up. I don't know how.
Screaming matches and scratches on your back. I tell you to leave and never come back. Hey, I'm sweeping broken glasses from the floor. I hear her knock on the door, and of course I let you back in again. Ooh, I don't know what to do. Don't have any luck keeping you up. I don't know how not to love you. Ooh, show me what to do. Won't last a day if you gave me away. I don't know how not to Our sheets on the floor, and I tell you to beat it up 'cause it's yours. And are we ever gonna learn? I guess you and I are both content to burn. Ooh, I don't know what to do. Don't have any luck keeping you up. I don't know how not to love you. Ooh, show me what to. Hey, I won't last a day if you give me away. I don't know how not to love you. Hey. Don't know how to love you. Don't know how to love you. Ooh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Hey, I know how not to love you. Ooh, I figure what to do. Don't need no luck giving you up. I know how not to love you. Woo! Woo! Hey! Woo! Good evening. Hey, hey. Oh, baby, yeah. I said, you're licking your lips, you know it's good. Look at these hips switch, baby. Got that eye contact to make it straight. So cute how you wanna get your way. I'm licking my lips, you know it's good. Know you've been running circles, constant in my mind, so fine. Think about you all the time. Been patient since you let me. Yeah, I think I'm ready. Baby, if you want it, I got it right here for you. Hey, baby, if you want it, I got it right here for you. Hey, so baby, you've been a good boy, an awful good boy. Want you to put it on me strong. Baby, if you want it, I got it right here for you. Hey, say, if you really, really, really wanna go there, we can go there. I'll go there, yeah, so let's go back to my place. We can move slow, boy, this ain't a race. You got this bar, please don't mess it up. Baby, I'm a star, you need to show me love, love. Now I'm feeling the vibe is so right. Want you to lock me down until the sun comes up. It's time, seeking you will find. Been patient since you let me. Yeah, I think I'm. Baby, if you want it, I got it right here for you. Hey, baby, if you want it, I got it right here for you. Hey, now baby, you've been a good boy, good boy. Want you to put it on me. Baby, if you want it, I got it right here for you. Hey, say baby, if you want it, and I'm right here. Hey, hey, hey.
So I wrote this next song during the pandemic, and I wrote it for the frontline workers working tirelessly to keep us safe and healthy. And I want to dedicate the song to all of you. It's a song called Angels, and it's about people helping other people, and this is for you.
There are times when I feel the weight of the world. There are times when I fall through to darkness. Well, I know the feeling of lonely. I feel the cold of the bottom, but something always reaches down and lifts me up. I never go there. Watching over me, babe. There are times when I wonder what I lack. There are times when I don't think that I'll bounce back. If I am brave, my love will strike my fear away. No one can make it alone, and that is why I never go there. Angels watching me, yeah, angels watching over me, believing what you don't see, believing what you don't see. Angels watching me. Angels watching me. Angels watching me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Are we good? Are we good? Should we do? Should we do one more? 5. Should we keep going?
Oh, right here. To your left. To your left.
Should we go? Let's see same.
Same? Okay.
Hey, sleep, flying on wings of mercy. I wait on your sweet kiss to bring me peace. My red eyes are tired from battling the hours. I'm sinking deeper each minute that goes by. I'm drowning in sand. I'm drowning in sand. I'm drowning in sand. If my pillow could talk and cry out your name, creep through my window in the night. Your memories are like coffee, keeping me from dreaming. My red eyes are tired from battling talk, he would cry out your name. Right on. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy your dinner. We'll be right back.
Tameca Jones. This was just a taste, okay? Because we're going to get to some other things that we want to take care of tonight, like the live auction. But we're so honored to have Tameca here with us tonight and her group, because this is her second to the last performance in Austin. She's moving to Los Angeles. Oh, okay. But we wish her well. And she's coming back for an hour-long performance after the live auction, okay? All right. Tonight, as you know, we gather in support and celebration of Austin Smiles. With the help of people like you, the organization has changed the lives of over 5,000 people. For 35 years, Austin Smiles has provided sustainable surgical care to children born with cleft lip and cleft palate, both here in Central Texas and in Latin America. And if I could have your attention, please, just for a little bit, just so you know where we're going, because we're going to the live auction, and that's why we need your support, and that's why we need to tell you this information, please. Each year, Austin Smiles provides 2 to 3 medical mission trips with some of the best medical professionals here in Austin. Most individuals know Austin Smiles for its international services, providing life-changing surgeries to children who might otherwise go without care. Without Austin Smiles, thousands of children in Latin America would not have the opportunity to live a fully inclusive life. Thank you. Where they might have once been shunned from their communities, they now find themselves gaining employment, a spouse, and being the person they were always meant to be. Locally, Austin Smiles provides social and emotional programming and wraparound support for over 800 families. It's estimated that there are about 1 in 700 children that are born with this condition. These children often have problems with feeding, which could lead to malnutrition. They can have difficulty speaking and can endure ear infections and possible hearing loss. Beyond functionality, a child's emotional well-being can be affected. Many local children can have up to 20 surgeries by the time they reach adulthood. For that reason, Austin Smiles' social programming and peer-driven model provides a space for children and parents to engage with their true peers. Austin Smiles' local programs include Camp Amigo, Spring Picnic, Family Farm Day, Holiday Party, and Back to School. This year, during the year of this pandemic, Austin Smiles added newborn kits, surgery care kits, and speech therapy services. All services, both local and abroad, are offered at no cost. Did you know that Austin Smiles accomplishes this mission with only 2 full-time employees? It's essentially a volunteer-driven mission. All of the surgeons, nurses, and anesthesiologists pay their own way and do not receive any kind of incentive to give their time or their talent. Austin Smiles also has an incredible global public health internship program, providing workforce development and nonprofit leadership skills to 18 undergraduate and graduate level students annually. These coveted internship placements not only provide credited hours and real-world skills in global public health, but they help keep the organization on the cutting edge of development in the public health sector. With this help from volunteers and interns, over 90% of funding goes directly to Austin Smiles' life-changing programming. So please give generously tonight. The organization aims to continue to add to its local programming, as well as add 2 new medical mission sites by 2024. Together, we could create more smiles and improve more lives. Yes. And now it is my pleasure to invite to the stage the incredible Executive Director of Austin Smiles, Renee Hansen Malone.
Good evening, amazing humans. You all are amazing humans. We appreciate each one of you for joining us tonight, being a part of Austin Smiles' mission, both locally and abroad. We couldn't do this without each one of you. Recently, Austin Smiles returned from its first medical mission trip since the pandemic. It's been 2 years. Despite many obstacles presented by COVID, we were able to be the first international group to complete a medical mission trip at Centromore in Guatemala City. That's no small feat, guys, with the pandemic and COVID testing and the whole 9 yards. Our group really was selfless. Each one of our volunteers made an incredible sacrifice in deciding to take on this trip. You could actually get stuck in Guatemala should you have a COVID test that's positive before the return. So let's give it up for our amazing volunteers who went on the trip. We also have our medical mission trip coming up to El Salvador on February 19th, and we've got a lot of volunteers that are going on that mission too. In the midst of a pandemic, our team seamlessly came together to deliver outstanding care to 45 children that had waited far too long for surgeries. Ultimately, the risk we took as a team was definitely worth the rewards. I'm sure each one of those mothers will be reminded of the good deeds of our volunteers every time they look on their child's beautiful face. And here are a few of the before and afters. When I think of Austin Smiles, I often think of this quote, "For you have not lived today until you have done something for someone who can never repay you." Isn't that the truth? And that's what all of these guys do every time they go on a trip. So we've done some math because we're turning 35 years, right? In 35 years, we have been on almost 100 medical mission trips, providing over 5,000 life-changing surgeries at no cost to families. Volunteers have provided over 170,000 hours of service to make our mission possible. We have had 144 board members providing compassionate leadership and direction for the organization. We've had over 50 global public health interns, and as Ron stated before, we are only a staff of 2 full-time employees. Without our global public health interns, we would not even be able to put on this event today. Almost all of the auction items in the silent auction, they got. So thank you to our global public health interns for all you do. We've had also 2,000 medical and non-medical volunteers. With the help of our volunteers, Austin Smiles has served over 20,000 children and family members, both locally and internationally. And that is the essence of Austin Smiles, or what I'd like to say, our special sauce. Because for 35 years, we've been an outstanding, volunteer-driven organization that delivers peer-driven local programming and goodwill and ambassadorship to many places throughout Latin America. We have so much to celebrate tonight as we rein in 35 years of bringing dignity, humanity, and purpose to so many children that deserve the chance at a better life. As one of our past board members said, Jay Doyle, who his family's here with us tonight, Austin Smiles' mission deserves to perpetuate itself into the future because what we do is truly transformational. As an organization, we spent the last year honoring our past and where we came from with our 35th anniversary documentary. But at the same time, we've had a laser focus on our mission and the future, and making new connections in different host countries. We've had Zoom calls with folks in Peru, Ecuador, Brazil, and the Dominican Republic. There's more work for us to do, and more children that are waiting for our care. For dignity is an essential component in this thing we called life, and without humanitarian leadership and vision, Austin Smiles would not be where we're at today. Our founding plastic surgeons were extraordinary humans who recognized a global, specialized healthcare need. They then became the catalyst to organize and transport the medical talent of this city to Mexico, El Salvador, Cuba, Guatemala, Ecuador, the Dominican Republic, and Brazil. So tonight we honor their legacy and all of our wonderful volunteer humanitarians as we present the 3rd Annual Cullington Fox Beckham International Service Award to 2 outstanding nurses, Elsa Colunga and Elizabeth Stephens. Like many of our nurses, these 2 ladies were 2 silent heroes who put their time and energy on many Austin Smiles trips. They were true change makers in the world, and they deserve recognition for the sacrifices that they not only made on the trips, but the good work that they did here in Austin. Elsa Colunga worked for decades at St. David's, and Elizabeth Stephens is still working hard at Dell Children's. Now I'd like to individually invite up each awardee. Elizabeth Stephens, if you would mind, join me on the stage. So when Elizabeth was nominated, the main thing I kept hearing about her was she put in the time. She stayed long hours after everybody went back to their hotels and went out to dinner. So what an amazing accomplishment to just be there for the kids time after time. So Elizabeth, on behalf of the clients we serve, we thank you for all you've done for Austin Smiles kiddos. We'd like to present to you the 3rd Annual Cullington Fox Beckham International Service Award. Thank you for all you've done.
Hey, I got a trophy. It's a lot lighter than I thought it would be, so I'm not scared of dropping it. I'm not a public speaker. But thank you for giving this to me. It's really nice of y'all to recognize me in this way. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who stayed late with me at the hospital. Keller Matthews, I'm looking at you. Leilani and Martha, my friend Angie, everyone who would stay until the bitter end. One tradition on Austin Smiles trips they didn't talk about in that video was the beer on the bus at the end of the day. So everyone who stayed late with me, even though they knew it meant there was not going to be any beer left on that bus, by the time we got there, that is true friendship and true dedication to the cause. So thank you. And also, I just wanted to say that the real reason that this feels like an honor is because I'm being recognized along with the other person who's being recognized tonight. And that's what really makes this feel so special to me. So that's coming.
And now we are going to have Marcia Smith accept the award on behalf of Elsa Colunga, who put in many, many years with Austin Smiles, and she unfortunately passed away last year. We would have loved to have given to this award to her with you all present here tonight. So Marcia, if you would like to say a few words. We'd like to present to your mother, Elsa, the 3rd Annual Cullington Fox Beckham International Service Award.
Thank you. Good evening, and thank you for this award on behalf of my mother. In the early 80s, Mother came home and sat at the dinner table and said she was going to volunteer for an organization that would do cleft lip and palate surgery for infants. And my dad said, "Oh, that's nice, dear." And then she said, "But we're going to be traveling to Central and South America, and my dad said, "I don't think so. You need to stay home and take care of me. The children are out of the house. It's my time to get cared for by you." And she said a few choice words, if you know my mom. She wasn't afraid of the F-bomb. However, she said to my dad that he had run around the world in 22 years of the Air Force and 15 years with the American Red Cross. He had done his globetrotting, and he said, "But I only made it around the world once." And she said, "Well, that's enough. It's my time." And little did I recognize when she brought this project up to us that she was tapping in to what would become the passion of her life. She was a dedicated nurse, committed to caring for her patients. But when she hooked up with Austin Smiles and Dr. Beckham and Eleanor, she woke her passion. And I think my father and my sister were very much against her going on mission trips. And she put it very clearly to our family that she loved us all without any depth or breadth, without any ending. But if she went on an Austin Smiles trip and life slipped away from her, she would be a happy woman. Because caring for the children that Austin Smiles cares for was her passion. And I'm glad to say, when she passed away, her medical knowledge remained when everything else fled from her. She had her medical knowledge still in her brain, what little was left of it. And she dropped her last F-bomb with my husband. So if you're a donor, I ask you to keep my mother's passion alive. Because while dollars and cents don't have a lot of meaning in our lives, they make us comfortable, but she made a difference in the world. And your dollars and cents can do that. Thank you.
sweetheart. So good.
Standing ovation here in the audience. Wow. Thank you so much. So when I hear speeches like that, I think of another good quote, which is, truly the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. And we look forward to awarding other individuals this prestigious award in the future, because that's what Austin Smiles is. We are a volunteer-driven mission. So if you go home with anything tonight, we are changing lives, and we are a volunteer-driven mission that transports the best medical local talent here in Austin abroad. And that's something to be proud of. So thank you all for every single one of you that have gone on a medical mission trip, that have given your time, that's volunteered locally. You are the best, and we couldn't do what we do without you. So now we are ready to raise some money tonight. I'm going to invite to the stage Victoria Pineda, our auctioneer. She's going to show you through the auction, give generously tonight, and let's raise a lot of money for Austin Smiles.
Hello. Okay, only because of COVID do I have to do this, so just act casual. Just act real casual. Okay. I just want to say that I have not been on stage in Austin since I was with you all in 2019. But when Renee calls you and says, I need you to come help us raise some money, you get on the plane, you leave El Paso, you get on the plane, and you get here to help raise some money. So we're going to get started. It is my sincere pleasure to be here with you all for the 35th anniversary. I hope you all have had a chance to take a look at the items. Bid spotters, will you all take your places, please, so I can see you? Okay, so I'm just seeing little lights. So if you want to bid, make sure one of the bid spotters sees you. If not, I will be looking for you all. And then I have some pre-bids, so I think we should be okay. I think ready to get started. Okay. I'm really excited to say this because I haven't said this in 767 days. So here we go. Who's ready to have an auction? Pretty good. Okay, first item up for bid this evening. So we have the best house party ever. You're going to host your best party. It's going to have 8 guests. We're going to have a 3-course meal. It's crafted with locally sourced ingredients with 10 guests. It's in the comfort of your own home. It's by Austin's favorite, Austin Artisan Catering. We're going to have a cocktail hour, hors d'oeuvres. We're going to have a 3-course meal for 8 guests with a private chef, servers to take care of the guests. Set the stage with beautiful flowers from Austin Flower Company. Last but not least, you're going to have a private tasting with, I think it's 12 bottles of wine. So there's a whole bunch of choices. And then it's a one-of-a-kind experience. So I feel like everyone's really excited to be together and get going. So I think I have an opening bid from Susan Kendrick. Are you here, Susan? Yay! Okay. I have an opening bid for $1,600 on this item. Who'll give me $2,000? I've got $1,600 right over here. Looking for $2,000, $2,000 to the front. Back to you, $2,200, $2,400, $2,400 right over here. Now $2,600. Back to you, $2,600. I've got $22 right over here. Back to you. Will you all do $2,600 in the front? I've got $2,200 right over here. Looking for $2,600. $2,600, your turn. Would you all like it for $28? To the back, $28. Your turn, $3,000. One more time. Here we go. $3,000. Looking for you, $3,200. Look at one time, $3,200. I've got $3,000 right over here. Looking for $3,200. $3,200 to the back, $34 to the front. $34. Back to you, $36. We can do this all night long. $3,600, your turn. $3,600 right over here, back to you. I've got 34 right over here to the back. 36, will they do 35? Oh, I'll take it. $3,500 back to you. 36 to the front. Will you all do 36 one more time? Looking for $3,600. I've got 36 right over here. Back to you. 37. 37, now 38. Your turn to the front. 38, now 39. New bidder right over here. 4,000. Will we do 4,000 in the front? His hands up. 4,000 right over here to the back. 4,200 right over here. Looking for 4,200. I've got 4,000 in the front. Looking for $4,200. 42. Now let's make it 44 to the middle. Would you like 44? Now 46 to the front. 46 to the front. One more time. Looking for $4,600 right over here. I've got 44 right here. Will you do 46 in the back? 46 right over. One more time. 46, your turn. 48, middle. 48, right over here. Looking for you. $4,800. Let's make it even $5,000 right now. One time. Looking for $5,000. Anybody at $5,000 one time? I've got $4,800 right over here. One more time at $5,000, or we're gonna let it go. $4,800. Anybody else? New. Thank you very much. $5,000 right over here to the front. $5,200. One more time at $5,200. Looking for $5,200. One more time at $5,200. I've got $5,000 right over here. Looking for $5,200. Anybody else at $5,200 one time? Or I'm gonna let it go. I've got $5,000. $5,200. Your turn. 54. One more time. This is not the moment where you make faces at the other people that are bidding against you. Just act super casual, super casual. $5,400. One more time to the back. I've got 52 right over here, looking for $5,400. 5,400. One more time, or I'm gonna let it go. 52. All in, all done. Sold for $5,200 right over here. Thank you. Next item. So I've got a SoCo staycation. So it's a 3-night stay for 4 guests in the charming SoCo bungalow. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's kind of dreamy to go be hanging out over in SoCo. It's got a fun deck, backyard, grill for hosting gatherings. There's a meditation room, a beautiful backyard. You can get a massage nearby at Mantis Massage. 4 passes with Lone Star Riverboat on Town Lake. Gift cards to Mana Coffee and Juice. We've got Amy's Ice Cream, Parts and Labor Boutique, and we have a bottle of Milagro Tequila, which would be very dreamy. Special thanks to Matt Wayne for your donation of this lovely place. I'm opening the bidding on this item at $1,500. Who's in on this item at $1,500? Looking for $1,500? Anyone 15 now? $1,800. I've got 15 right over here. Will give me $1,800. Looking for $1,800. I got 15 right over here. Looking for $1,800. Anybody at $1,800 one time? $1,500 to the corner, looking for $1,800. I've got $1,500 right over here, looking for $1,800. One time at $1,800. Anybody at $1,800? I think it's 3 nights for 4 guests. They're asking in the back. I got it. 3 nights, 4 guests. $1,500 right over here. Who'll give me $1,800? Looking for $1,800 one time. Anybody at $1,800 one time? I might sell. You might get lucky. Anybody else? $1,500 one time. All in, all done. Sold for $1,500 right over here. Thank you very much. Next item. So I've got Pagosa Springs in Colorado. So I have a pre-bid on this item. I can tell you all about it, but I have a pre-bid. So I think I'm going to go because we're ready to go. You want me to tell them? Okay, I'm ready. Here we go. 7-day stay at this beautiful Pagosa Springs cabin. Located in the sought-after Timber Ridge near amazing skiing, hot springs, 4 bedrooms, 4 bath. It sleeps 10 people. So you could pick the people at your table, or if you don't like everybody at your table, you could pick some people from the table next to you, and then you could all go together. It's a luxurious 5,400 square foot custom log home nestled in the pines on 3 acres of magnificent views of San Juan. It's beautiful. It's rented, fully furnished, designed with award-winning Breckenridge architect Susan Allen Guerra. I got it. And thank you to our donors, Mark and Melissa. Where are you all? Mark and Melissa Adams. Hi. You want to wave? You're not bidding. I just wanted to thank you all. We have a pre-bid already on this item, so I'm starting the pre-bid on there. And the blackout dates are Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I just want to make sure we check those 2 dates. Okay. The pre-bid on this item, my pre-bidder in the back at $5,800. $5,800 one time, looking at $5,800. Who'll give me $6,000? I've got $5,800 in the back, looking for $6,000. Oh, this side, sorry. $6,000 to the front. To the back, $6,200. I've got $6,000 right over here, looking for $6,200 to the back. There's $6,000, $62 to the front. $6,200, will they do $64? Colleen, $64. I've got $62 over here, looking for $6,400. $6,400 one time. I've got $6,200 in the front. Did I lose my bidder in the back? $62 right over here. Looking for $6,400. I've got $6,200 right over here. Anybody else? Are we sure? $6,200? $6,200 one time. Anybody else? Bidder in the back is done. All in, all done. Sold for $6,200 right over here. Thank you. That is very fun. Next item. So we're going to San Miguel Allende. 5 nights, 6 days at Casa Milagro. Thank you. Where is Bo? Bo, thank you for, oh, there he is. It's a newly built condo, historic district, San Miguel Allende. 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 3,200 square feet, stunning views, rooftop patio, hot tub, elevator access. It sleeps 8. 3 king bedrooms, 1 large room, 2 queen beds. Excellent location, lovely for walking and enjoying the sights. We have a pre-bid on this item by Dennis Eakin. Dennis, do I see you? We have a pre-bid on this item at $1,800. I'm opening the bidding on this item at $1,800. Who'll give me $2,000? I've got $1,800, now $2,000. $2,000, now $2,200. $2,000 right over here, looking for $2,200. $2,200 to the corner, back to you. $2,400, now $2,600. Right over here. $2,600, your turn, back to you. $2,800. $2,800, now $3,000. Looking at you, $3,000 one time. $3,000 right over here, looking for $3,200. $3,200, $32, now $3,400. New bidder in the back, $3,600, back to you. $38, now $4,000. Your turn, are you all in at $4,000? $4,000 in the back. Another bidder over here. $4,400. I've got $4,000 right over here, looking for $4,400. I've got the bidder at $4,400 right over here. Who will give me $4,800? I've got $4,400 right over here, looking for $4,800. $4,800 one time. $4,400 in the front. Anybody else at $4,800? $4,800 right over here. Anybody else? $4,800 back to you all. Do you all want it for $5,000? $5,000 right over here. Do you all want it for $5,200 right over here? $5,200? She's thinking. Yes, I feel like your eyes are thinking. Let's do this. Can I sell it to you all for $4,800 and them for $4,800 and you don't go together and we make twice the money? Is that okay? Does that work? Okay. I have these two. Does anybody else want to go for $4,800? I've got one. All in, all done, sold for $4,800 right over here. All in, all done, sold for $4,800 right over here. You're both taking it. Yes, Elizabeth, it's coming. You got $200 off. Okay. If somebody else decides they want to go, you can pay $4,800 and we will sell it to you and you can take a totally different group of people. Okay, next items. Oh, this is very fun. Okay. This is one of my favorite things. So on the bid frenzy, I'm literally just going to say the name and then the first person who puts their card up is going to take it for the amount up there. So for the first one, I will say Emmer and Rye. And if you want it for $250, you put your card up and you take it. I'm going to be looking down, and then I'm going to look up so that the first person I see, if I can't see your number, bid spotters, will you help me? Okay, I feel like I'm not going to be able to see them, so I should stand over here? Okay. I feel like you're ready, so I'm just going to let you take it because you were the first person, apparently. Okay. First item at Emmer and Rye, he's going to take it because there was a lot of extra attention. I'm going to look down. I'm going to start again. Lake Travis Zipline Adventure, zipline for 2. Who wants this one? Bidder right over here. This one right here. Is it 151? 151. Rudy's Barbecue meal for 10. Bidder right at 245. Right over here. Bidder to 245. He was the first one. Right over here. Second one is over here where Veronica is. Emmer and Rye. He is. That's okay. This is when I get in trouble because I went too fast. But I'm the auctioneer. I'm supposed to go fast. Act real casual. Okay, Veronica's got the second one. What number was the second one, Veronica? 151. Hold on. And the third one I already gave to this person right over here. Bidder number 246. 245? 245. Okay. We're all caught up. William Chris Vineyards Wine Experience for 6. Bidder right over here, 231. Bidder 231. Estancia Brazilian Steakhouse, bidder number 148. 148. 148. Dripping Springs Vodka Liquor Basket and Tasting, bidder number 231. It's fast. And then I've got Tito's Handmade Vodka and Liquor Baskets, bidder number 275. 275. I'm going to stand over here because I feel like I got to give everybody a chance. Okay. And then Revolution Spirits Liquor Basket Tour and Tasting. Bidder number 145, 148. What are you in the corner? Shoe 140. I'm going to complain my LASIK's not working. I can't see that far. Act casual. Okay, sorry, we're coming. 140, 148. I think 140. Okay, and then we've got $200 for Hey Cupcake. $200. Okay, I got you. I don't know what number you are, but you're waving at me very happy in the back. What was the number? 236. And then I've got $100 to Via 313. Bidder number 276. 276. Do we like bid frenzy? I'm just asking. I feel like, is it fun? Like, okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, next item. So I've got Acapulco, which I've had a lot of questions about this evening, so I feel like this is great. Las Colinas Via. So we've got, it's a complete staff that's going to wait on you hand and foot. 5 in suites, 6 nights, 7 days, high above Acapulco Bay. Your villa offers a luxurious oasis adorned with relaxing ambient setting, full of colorful and innovative decor, close to all the fun and the excitement of the city, complete with transportation to and from the airport and around town. Outstanding service, extraordinary amenities, delicious meals. Your villa leaves nothing to be desired. So the friendly staff of 6 people who are going to wait on you all and take the stress out of your stay. They're going to arrange the transport. They're going to do your tours. They'll do a fishing boat trip, sunset cruises, pretty much anything they want. Spa treatment. Okay. The private villa can accommodate 10 people, 5 bedrooms, and we want to thank Bo again for that donation. I am going to start with Mary Jane Parker's bid at $1,800. Yes? Oh, I love it when people clap for other bidders. Very nice. $1,800. I'm looking for 2,000, 2,000 in the back, 2,200, 22, now 24, 24, now 26, 26, 28, 28, now 3,000. Back to you. 3,400, 3,400 right over here, now 36, 36. I see you. 3,600, 38. 38 to the back. What's wrong? 38 to the back. We'll do 4,000 right over here. 4,000, I see you. 4,200, 4,200, now 4,400, 4,400. Back to you. 46, $4,600. New bidder. 48, 48. 48 right over here. Now let's do 5,000. 5,000, now 5,200. 5,200 over here. 52 back to you. We'll do 5,400. I've got 52 right over here. 5,400. 52 right over here. Looking for $5,400. 5,400. I've got 52 right over here. Looking for $5,400. 5,400. She's in. Back to you. 5,400. Back to you. Looking for $5,600. 54 right over here. 56. $5,600 right over here. We'll do 5,800. 5,800 one time. Looking for $5,800. Okay. Can I sell it multiple times? Okay. I'm going to back it back up to 56, and I'm going to see if anybody wants it, and I'm going to let you take it multiple times, and then we'll sell it multiple times and make more money. Do we like this idea? Yes? Okay. We want to make some money. Okay. So my bidders at $5,600 are the following. One right over here. Do we have anybody else at $5,600? In the front. Thank you. One right over here. So I got bidder number 135, bidder number 263, bidder number 223, bidder number 267. So how many times is that? 1, 2. There's one in the back. What is the bidder number? 223. What's the number in the back? 323. Thank you for that lovely voice. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Who else got one? If you got one, will you raise your hand for me real quick? 5. There's one back there. Anybody else at $5,600? Because we can sell them multiple times. Can we just give ourselves a round of applause for selling it 5 times at $5,600? That's amazing. Anybody else? Okay, well, I will spare you all. We have another one? Can you go in 2023, Renee? Can you go in 2023, or does it have to be in 2022? It has to? It has to be in 2022. They're still thinking. Anybody else at $5,600? Anybody else at $5,600 one time? Okay, well, one more time, just hands up if you bought this one, just so they can make sure they got everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anybody else? Renee, I think I have 5. Oh, 6. Okay. How many did you get? 223, 267. This table that I can't see their number, but 3. Okay. If you wanted Acapulco, we have it. Find one of the bid spotters. We will send them your way if they have not made it your way yet. Yes? Does that work? Okay. Next item. So I've got Angel Fire. So enjoy a winter. Okay. I have a pre-bid already from Miss Carolyn Bebis. Miss Carolyn, where are you? Yay! Okay. Do you want me to tell people about it or act casual because you don't want other people to bid on it? I'm going to tell them anyway. Okay. It's a summer-winter 4-night, 4-day stay at Angel Fire Chalet. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 miles from Angel Fire Ski Resort, Alpine-style chalet. It sleeps 8 to 10. Sits on a large lot. It's a charming modern chalet. It boasts spectacular views of the mountains from the windows to the large terrace. The feeling of having your own woods. Ultra-fast fiber internet, which is very important when you're skiing. And this house is close to the slopes. Restaurants, pubs, lake, indoor pool, all kinds of dreamy things. And we want to thank our donor, Erica Pellegrino. Erica, are you here? If you are, I'll wave to you. If not, I just want to thank you. So you can, the blackout dates are Thanksgiving and Christmas and spring break. I want to clarify. Okay, now Miss Carolyn, we're going. I'm opening the bidding at $1,700 right over here. I've got $1,700 right over here. Well, give me $2,000. I've got $1,700, $2,000 to the corner, $2,200, $22 to the back, $24. Well, you do $24. $2,400 right over here. $2,400 right over here to the back. Now $2,600. Now your turn. $2,800. $2,800 new bidder. Now $3,000. I've got $2,800. Got the minute. $3,000. $3,000 right over here. Now $3,400. $3,400. I've got $3,000 right over here. Looking for $3,400. Anybody at $3,400? I've got $3,000 right over here. $3,400. Back to you. Looking for $3,800. I've got $3,400 right over here. Looking for $3,800. 34 right over here. Would you all like it for 38? Would you? What? Say it again. Oh, come on, tables. They're like totally into it. $3,800. I've got $3,400 right over here. Looking for $3,800. I've got 34 in the back. $3,400. Now 38 to the back. $3,800. One time at $3,800. I've got $3,400 right over here. Looking for $3,800. Veronica, your person is in at 34, right? I'm looking for $3,800. Anybody else at $3,800 one time? How about we do $3,600? One more time at 36, or I'm going to sell it. I've got $3,400 right over here. Anybody else? We're done? Are we sure? All in, all done. Sold for $3,400 right over here. Thank you very much. Next item. So I've got a VIP luxury penthouse suite. 3 nights, 4 days at a penthouse at the W on the 35th floor. 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, full kitchen. Sleep 6 people. Taking the vaulted ceilings, expansive views of the city skyline, Lady Bird Lake. Comes with access to the spa, the hotel pool, 3 nights of valet parking. It can be used during ACL. It can be used during South by. There's no blackout dates. So you pick your date that you want to go and you're a total VIP. The package is paired with brunch for 4 at Moonshine, and then there's a $200 gift card to Austin Land and Cattle. And then you can do whatever you want when you're going to hang out. We want to thank Milan and Ashley Kerr. Are they, Malin? Yes. Can you wave to us for your lovely donation? Hello. Okay. I'm opening the bidding on this item at $2,000. Who wants to go? I've got opening bid at $2,000, $2,000 right over here. Anyone at $2,000 one time? Looking for $2,000. $2,000 to the back, now $2,500. I've got $2,000 in the back, looking for $2,500. $2,000 in the back, looking for $2,500. Anybody at $2,500 one time? Looking for $2,500. Anybody at $2,500 one time? I have a bidder in the back at $2,000. Anybody at $2,500? $2,500 to the back. Now you to the back. Your turn. $3,000. I've got $2,500 right over here. Will they do 20? I've got $2,500. Will they do 27? $2,700 right over here. Your turn. 27. Will they do 2,700? I already have new bidder in the back. 27 to the back. 3,000 right over here to the back. One time at 3,000. Looking for $3,400. I've got 3,000 in the back. Looking for $3,400. Is this bidder out? Or your bidder's out? I've got 3,000 in the back. Looking for $3,400. 3,400. 3,400. Are they done? I've got 3,000 in the back. 3,400. Anybody else? I've got 3,000 one time in the back. Looking for $3,400. Anybody else at one time? Are we sure? 3,000? There's no blackout dates. I mean, you could go and have a dreamy moment. South by, ACL, anything else that you want to go and do when you're having a fun moment downtown. Or like your own birthday party moment. Come on now. Now that we go out in the world. New bidder. $3,300. Thank you very much. Back to you to the back. 3,600. I've got 33 right over here. Looking for 3,600 to the back. Will they do 36 back there? I've got 3,300 right over here. Did we lose our bidder in the back at 36? I've got 33 right over here. Looking for $3,600. Anybody else one time? 3,600. 3,600. I've got 33 right over here. Looking for $3,600. One more time. All in, all done. Sold for $3,300 right over here. Thank you. Next item. So we've heard about the wonderful medical mission trips. I watched all the pictures on Renee's Facebook while she was gone. They were so beautiful. So I am going to get to sell a medical mission trip. So you're going to join Austin Smiles to Guatemala City or to San Salvador. So it just depends, right, on their schedule? Whatever they want. Okay. Round trip airfare for 2, hotel room for 2, in-country transportation, breakfast every day, most lunches, 1 meal out on the town with a group, extra days of play, tourism, and an amazing local destination. So you're going to help create smiles, which is really why we're all here. And you're going to get to go and have a wonderful trip to Latin America. Once-in-a-lifetime experience, and this is your moment. So I have a pre-bid on this item at $3,600 coming from Stephanie Ashby. Is that right? Yes. So I've got an opening bid of $3,600. $3,600, will you do $4,000? I have $3,600 right over here, $4,000. $4,200. $4,200 over here. Now 44 to the back. 44. I've got $4,200 right over here. Looking for $4,400 to the back. $4,200 right over here. $4,200. I've got you. $4,200 right over here. Looking for $4,400 to the back. I've got $4,200 in the front. $4,400. What was my bidder in at the back? I've got $4,200 right over here. What was the last bid? In the back? If not, I have $4,200, but I wanted to give a chance. Can I do two? Can I do two? Okay. If you want to go, I'm going to sell them at $4,200. If this is your moment and you would like to go to this, this is happening. So I've got $4,200 right over here. Would anybody else like to go for $4,200? If not, I'm selling it right over here. All in, all done. Sold for $4,200 right over here. Thank you. Congratulations. Okay, so we're doing Fun to Smile. So I'm going to tell you about the 2 ways that you can give, and then you'll be done listening to me and you can enjoy the rest of your evening. So 2 opportunities. We're going to give back during Paddles Up. So you can either do the different levels, which are 10,000, 5,000, 2,500, 1,000, 500, 250, or 100. So I want to make sure everybody has a chance to give. Think about what you'd like to give, and then I'm going to play a video for you before I make the ask. So think about it while we're watching the video, and then I think we're ready to go.
When I went to El Salvador, it was such a different environment because we were operating in a military hospital, and so we had military escorts everywhere, from the hotel to the hospital, back to the hotel. They were very careful with us, but obviously they were very careful about people coming onto the property. And so I remember that this very controlled environment was going on, and all these people, we certainly had more people there and more children than we would be able to treat. And you just walk out to this huge open air, almost a covered pavilion that is just packed with families and children running around, and noise and laughter and the anxious look on all the parents. And I remember in particular one young boy, his parents were, actually it was his aunt that was there. And she had brought him in, and we try to get the backstory as much as we can, both from the medical standpoint, but also, who are the parents, who's going to be taking care of this child, who's responsible, what's his history, her history. And the story behind Edwin was that because he had these imperfections, and he did not look like everyone else, he basically was considered that he was the devil's child. So it was the parents' punishment for something that caused them to have this baby that looked different from all the rest of the babies. And so the mom and the dad decided that they didn't want him anymore, so they left him on the street, basically, to die. And he was I believe he was a toddler.
It is unique to come upon someone, certainly who's an adult, but also a preteen at 12 years old with an unrepaired lip and palate. Which is, terribly socially isolating, and really means that within your community you probably never get married, you probably have difficulty getting a job, you have trouble speaking, you have trouble eating.
Kind of an older patient, we see a lot of babies and that sort of thing, but this was an older patient, about 12, a boy whose parents had abandoned him to the street basically, hoping that he would perish. And his aunt and uncle took him in against the wishes of the parents, and he grew up with the aunt and uncle. And then they heard about us and brought him in, and he had a very wide lip and palate, one of the widest I've seen, and we were able to get him closed, and they were just so thankful, and he's going to be able to have some semblance of a normal life now after essentially being abandoned by his parents, the ones who are supposed to protect you and love you the most.
It's unreal to think of how he functioned for 12 years. Now this child was 12 years, it was 12 years old at the time, this is probably 2 or 3 years ago, but he looked like he was 7. So I really think that nutrition was a very big part of his story, getting to this point. And his parents weren't around because his mother left him on the side of the road and asked God to kill him because she thought God had cursed him by giving him this affliction. And that just pierced all of us in the heart. So the doctors, of course, did a fantastic job fixing this young man's face. And it was just, it's just amazing to watch that transformation happen. And I'll never forget the look of the aunt after the surgery in the recovery room and whatnot. She was just incredulous. So I've not spoken to Edwin since that trip, but I do think of him often. And he is a great example of how this condition is so profound. And though it can be easily swept aside as, oh, it's just that one part, other people have this condition and not, and they do, and we should have others help those people too, but we need to help these children. We know what to do, we know how to fix it. It's amazing to watch the transformation in as little as an hour. And it's a beautiful thing. I can remember distinctly the surgeons, standing over Edwin in the OR, just zeroed in on his mouth, just fixing him, helping him. And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing to see.
Once we did the operation, then this little boy began to look like everyone else in his community. And his aunt saved his life, and we helped make his life better.
Hey everybody, I'm Bo Terrio, the chair of Austin Smiles Giving Society, and I just want to express the joy that I feel from every day being associated with Austin Smiles. It does my heart so much good to be able to make an effort to raise money for the Austin Smiles. We desperately need all the help we can get because there's so many children that need our help, and young adults as well. So to be a member of the Giving Society, it takes a gift of $1,000 minimum, pledge for 3 years, $1,000 for 3 years, or you can include Austin Smiles in your will, as I have done. It's very important to me that my little part continue when I'm gone. The Giving Society will be one of the most wonderful gifts you can give to humanity. It's a joy, it's a treat, and you'll see pictures of children that we've helped, the befores and afters, and realize that we're fortunate enough to be able to go and help them and give them all a better life.
How do I follow that? So I'm just going to do this. I feel like that's such a beautiful video. So I want to thank Bo. Thank you so much for your beautiful, kind words. I feel like he just needs a round of applause for just being kind of a dream, right? So I'm going to do 2 different options. So I'm going to do Giving Society first. And so Giving Society is $1,000 a year. It's $84 a month for a commitment of 3 years. I'm going to do that. I love it when I see cards already. And then separate, after we do Giving Society, I'm going to do the increments that I shared with you earlier, the $10,000, $5,000, $2,500, $1,000, in case you'd like to just make a gift this evening. Or if you want to do both, we're in. Okay, so I'm going to start. And then obviously for the people that sign up for Giving Society, you all will get to go to some exclusive events. But the first one would be May 7th. Bo is going to be hosting you all. And just a big fun party. It is beautiful home right next door. So that's happening May 7th. Okay, So I'm opening the bidding on this item. Who wants to be part of the Giving Society this evening? Giving Society, bidder number 234, bidder number 273, bidder number 138, bidder number 259, bidder number 299, thank you. Bidder number 136, bidder number 136, bidder number 148, bidder number 196. I feel like I need to see you because he's right in this column. 196, bidder number 196. Anybody else on Giving Society this evening? Anybody else on Giving Society? One time, $3,000 over 3 years, $84 a month. It's a $1,000 a year commitment. Anybody else? Did I get the bidder in the back that started us off? You all got to them. Anybody else? Anybody else at $1,000 one time? Over 3 years. Who would like to be a member of Giving Society? Anybody else at Giving Society one time? Okay. Last one. We're done. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay, so you can do the text. I'm sure you all got a text, and you can give that way, or you can write on the card that is sitting at your table. So, and give it back to one of the bid spotters. Just put your hand up, and one of the bid spotters will come to you. Thank you, Arvana White bid spotter. You're doing such a good job. Okay, so here we go. So our second item would be 10,000, 5,000, 2,500, 1,000, 500, 250, and 100. So I have a $10,000 anonymous donation in honor of Bo this evening, which is super exciting. Totally. So if someone else wants to make another $10,000 donation, this is your moment. If you'd like, I've got 10,000 right over here, bidder number 139. Anybody else? Thank you very much. Anybody else at 10,000? I've got bidder number 139. 139. Anybody else at 10,000? One time, looking for 10. Oh, 10,000 in the back. What is the bidder number? Can you see? Can you see them? Renee, you can't see them, but they're in the back. Bidder number 278 in the back. Thank you very much. Anybody else at $10,000? One time, looking for $10,000. Anybody at 10,000 one time? Thank you all for your generous donations this evening. That is amazing. I have more increments, so I've got $5,000. Who'd like to give it $5,000 this evening? I'm opening the bidding at $5,000 one time. Anybody at $5,000? $5,000. Bidder number 149. Thank you very much. Anybody else at $5,000 one time? Looking for $5,000. Anybody else at $5,000 one time? Anybody else? One time at $5,000. Looking for $5,000. Anybody else at $5,000? I have more increments. I'm taking it down to $2,500. Who'd like to give $2,500 this evening? Anybody at $2,500 one time? Looking for $2,500. Anybody at $2,500 one time? $2,500. Bidder number, oh no, just holding the card. Bidder number 298. 298? 299. Thank you very much. Anybody else at $2,500? Anybody else at $2,500 one time? Looking for $2,500. I'm taking it down to $1,000. Who'd like to give $1,000 this evening? Thank you. Bidder number 274. Thank you very much. Bidder number 156. Thank you very much. Bidder number 138. Thank you very much. Bidder number 271. Bidder number 245. I need their number. What is it? I'm coming this way. One more time. Oh, hold on one second. 175. 155, got it. 151 and 273. Thank you all very much. Bidder number 271. Thank you very much. Anybody else at $1,000? One time. Looking for $1,000. Anybody else at $1,000? One more time. Bidder number 269. Thank you. Anybody else at $1,000? Looking for $1,000. Anybody else at $1,000? One time. I'm taking it down to $500. Who'd like to give $500 this evening? Anybody at $500 one time? Looking for $500. $500. Anybody right over here? Bidder number 311. Thank you very much at $500. Thank you. Anybody else at $500? $500 one time. Anybody else at $500? I'm taking it down to $250 and then $100 and then we're done. Anybody at $250 one time who'd like to give $250? Bidder in the back, will you say the number? 141? Thank you. Bidder number 290 and bidder number 305. 153, 142. That one, we got her. 246. Anybody else at 251 time? What is bidder number 241? 241. Thank you very much. There's a bidder right over here. Will you get that one? There's two of them. There's three of them. And they're right where the light is. Can anybody? Yes. Can you all yell the number for me? 282. 244. 288, thank you. One more. I didn't catch his. 282, 282. Oh, 262, thank you. You were going to charge the wrong person. 247, anybody else? 247, right over here. 247, anybody else? Last increment of the night. Who wants to give $100 this evening? One last time. If you want to make another gift, I'm taking it. 276, right over here. Thank you very much. 187? Is that 187? 107? 107? There's 3 of them back there. Will you see those 3? Leave your cards up, those 3. They're like right in the blind spot of this column. Can you see that one, Renee? 195, right over here. I got you. Thank you. Anybody else at $100? Did you grab the 3 in the back? Okay. Anybody else at $100? Bidder number 300. Thank you very much. Anybody else at $100? I want to thank you for your attention. I want to thank you for your generosity. Oh, we have another one. We'll take it. One more. One more. What's the number? And there's one more over here. That one and then that one. 264, thank you very much. And then that might be it. Anybody else? I want to thank you for your attention, for your generosity, for having me. And it is my sincere pleasure to tell you all thank you for doing what you all are doing.
Yes. Big round of applause for Victoria Pineda. Wow, didn't she do an awesome job? Thank you, Victoria. You helped us raise a lot of money, and of course, a big thank you to you all for contributing, for all the winners of the raffle items, and for the paddles up as well, too. If you didn't win something, or if you still want to bid, remember, we still have a silent auction and raffle. It's going to close at 9 o'clock, which is about 30 minutes from now, so don't forget that. And after that, checkout will start at 9:15. Please make sure your last-minute raffle purchase, and remember to participate in the social media challenge we told you about earlier with the hashtag 35 years of smiles to win the wine tasting. One more time, hashtag, that's the number sign, 35 years of smile to win the wine tasting. So, ready to put on your dancing shoes? Can people dance, Tameca, from you too? Yeah, okay, all right, maybe so. Let's invite Austin's Queen of Soul, Tameca Jones, back onto the stage for more music. Enjoy.
Ain't no doubt that I'm into you. I wanna call you my baby. Yeah, I am so sick with love that thoughts of us steal my sleep. Yeah, Cupid just shot me dead with his arrow. I wonder if he grazed you. Heading harder to the skies, the light inside that shines when you are nearby. Hey, need I curve the courage to put them on display. Until you be there, let me be the edge you jump from. Let me be the name of you moan. Yeah, let me be the wind that drives you. Let me be the sugar in your bowl. Said, how much more can I take before I break down and spill the contents of my heart? I wonder if you feel like I do, but you're afraid to take a leap and try. Ooh, come on, try. Are we both cowards and cornered? You're shaking, shaking, shaking all over. It's getting harder to disguise the light inside that shines when you are nearby. Yeah, need the courage of a lion to reveal what is concealed. These feelings multiply like butterflies at the sight of you. My thoughts are raised with my heart pace. Wish I had the courage to put them on display. Until you be back, let me be the edge you jump from. Let me be the name of you moan. Hey, let me be the wind that drives you. Let me be the sugar in your bowl. Yeah, let me be the edge you jump from. Let me be the name of you moan. You moan, let me be the wind that drives you. Let me be the sugar in your bowl. In your bowl. La 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 la. La 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 la.
So much. I wrote that song about a crush I had on a musician way back in the day. I had a crush on this musician called Bob Schneider, and that was a song I wrote about him. I don't like him that much anymore now, but you know, it was a place and time. Place and time. Yes.
Oh, I can see the thirst in your eyes tonight. You've been watching me, so baby, come close. Listen to what my lips are whispering. Come on and get these waves. Come on and get the waves I'm sending. Come on and get these waves. Come on and get the waves I'm sending to you. I can feel the pulse in the air tonight. It's electric, we're glowing. Baby, come close. Listen to what my hips are whispering. Come on and get these waves. Come on and get the waves I'm sending. Come on and get these waves. Come on and get the waves I'm sending. Just give me, hey, just give me, hey. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Hey. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody is looking for something. Hey. 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 Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody is looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and I said everybody is looking for something. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much. This is one of my last gigs here in town. As was noted, I am moving, so it's a pleasure for me to play here. I thank you so much for having us here. Right on. I've been hanging on by a thread, barely keeping my head above water. Yeah, I know that I said it was over, but I can't stop thinking about you. Whoa, I hate to bother you this late, late. I hate to bother you this late. And are you awake? Said, are you awake? Yeah, I saw my message to you as a red wave, sitting on you to tell me what you wanna do. Oh yeah, I know that I said we were done, but tonight I got a taste for you. Whoa, yeah, I hate to bother you this late, late. Hey, I hate to bother you this late. reminiscing. Trees and rock can make my head spin. Got me reminiscing. Are you aware? Said, are you aware? Tell me, are you awake? Tell me. Yeah, 'cause I wanna make some mistakes tonight, yeah. Are you up? Are you up? Are you up, baby? Said, are you up? Are you up? Are you up, baby? Are you up? Are you up? Yes, baby, you're killing it. Woo! You're killing it, baby. You are so sparkly and gorgeous. We're gonna bring it. We're gonna bring it. Whoa, my head is spinning, but I wanna fall into your arms tonight. Ain't no way I'm going home alone. Lay on phone to 8, coursing through me from just scenes. And I know, you know that I give it as good as I get it. So leave my lights on and give me that high. Give me that high. Nobody's business make me bear witness. Gifted to me, I like Christmas. Give me that high. I'll make my body say, Whoa, my body's on fire. Wanna fall into yours tonight. Ain't no way I'm going home alone. Lay on phone to 8, coursing through me from Justine's. And I know, you know that I get it as good as I give it. So leave the lights on for me. Yeah. Give me that high. Nobody's business make me bear witness. Gifted to me, I like Christmas. Give me that high. I make my body say, make my body say, make my body, I make my body say, make my body say, hey, make my body say.
Can't stay in the rain. Sexy times. That's a little sexy number. In case y'all going home with somebody. Or in case you're already at home watching and Two.
Hey, everybody. Can I have your attention for just about 5 or 10 or 20 minutes? Anyway, we ran out of time for me to speak, but I got to tell you 2 quick stories. And what a beautiful crowd we had tonight. What a beautiful group. Generous, loving people, and thank you for all being here. I got 2 quick stories I'm going to tell you, and I'm sorry a lot of people have already gone, but one of the stories is when I was a little boy, I can remember my mom singing me the song, Que Sera, Sera. And so as I was growing up, you know, Que Sera, Sera is whatever will be, will be. So when I was just a little boy, I asked my mother, what would I be? And I said, you know, will I be handsome? Will I be rich? And here's what she said to me, Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. I have to tell you that I got as rich in my heart as any person could ever be. And that was the blessing that my mother gave to me. The heart that wants to do things for other people all over the world that don't have the fortunate life that we Americans have. And every day I think of what she taught me, and what will be, will be. And this is the way we live our lives, and the way we live our lives is what we give to others. The love that we pass on to others, and the love that we share with others, and what we do for people so less fortunate than ourselves. So my message to you on this little story is, what will be, will be. You get out of it what you put into it. It all comes back to you 1,000 times. And this life is fleeting. It's going by very fast. And give all you can while you're here. That's all I can say about that. The other quick story I'm going to tell you is that when I was in Guatemala City about, I don't know if it was 6 or 8 years ago, on one of the mission trips, a room half this big or a fourth this big is full of little Guatemalan families, and there was one little mom sitting there, and the little mestizo women are maybe this tall, and they're dressed in their Sunday finest, which is probably not even as good as our pajamas, but when they hear that we're coming to fix their children, believe me, they walk for 10 miles or 14 miles or ride the bus for 14 hours, and they want they want their children helped. Anyway, there sits this little mom, and she had 5 children beside her. She was dressed in her Sunday finest, and these 5 children were probably 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, and 7. I don't know, but there were 5 kids. And as she showed me her children, whom she was very proud of, and spoke to me in her little mestizo Indian language, which I understood about half of, I understood once she showed me her children, which she was very proud of. 3 out of her 5 children had very big, distorted cleft lips and cleft noses, and I mean the children were I don't know. 2 of her children were perfect, and 3 of them were not. And she said, "Can you fix my children?" And anyway, these children were beautiful, even though their lips and their noses were not the normal thing you see. So anyway, the doctors did end up taking the 3 children in, aged like 4, 3, and 1, and in 3 hours, I'm kind of the one who, when I do go on a trip, I convince the mother that I can speak enough Spanish, and I'm not a big horrible guy, that I'll take their child from them and take it to the operating room, and the mother has the confidence in us and the doctors after we show them pictures and of what we can do for the children. And she said, you know, my husband left because the villagers thought that he was responsible for our children turning out like this. And she said, I have my 5 children that I'm raising and I love them with all my heart. But anyway, after a few hours operation on all 3 of these children at different times during the day, they come out with clear tape over their lips and over their nose and over their mouth, and the mother can already see what an improvement it is to the countenance of the children. So anyway, the next day the children are in this room recovering, but you can already see how much improved their appearance is. And she says, you know, she says, now I've got the 5 most beautiful children in the village. And she said, my husband is going to be so sad that he left because nobody has children that look like this. So this is the good that we do by your generous donations. And you know, if you can squeeze out a little more to give us, we need it, because next year we're going to do a hell of a lot of good for all these people. And you know, $300 to $400 can fix one child and change his appearance for a lifetime and make him where he can live a normal life and be a happy, responsible, giving person. And let me tell you guys, it does my heart so much good to be able to help anybody, but much less these children that would never have a chance without us. Thank you.
That was so beautiful. Yes. Oh, thank you so much for that. Oh, wow. Wow. That's sweet. Yeah.
I can't stand the rain, can't smile window. Oh, thinking about sweet memories. Hey, window pane, do you remember how sweet it used to be when we were together? Whoa, everything was so grand. But now that we parted, there's one sound that I just can't stand. I can't stand the rain against my window. Hey, think about sweet memories. I can't stand the rain against my window, because he's not here with me. Whoa, and his pillow where his head used to lay. I know you got some sweet memories, but like the window, you ain't got nothing to say. Ladies, looking good. You're looking good. Yes. Say, I can't stand the rain against my window. Oh, I think about sweet memories. I can't stand the rain against my window because he's not here with me. Hey, rain, get off of my window. Yeah, it just keeps on haunting me. Yeah, rain, get off of my window. Yeah, because he's not here with me. I can't stand the rain. Yes, yes. Yes, sir. Hey, hey. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bells, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. But she lit up the candle and she showed me the way. Oh, there were voices in the corridor. I thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. It's such a lovely place. It's such a lovely face. There's plenty of room at the Hotel California. Now any time of year you can find her here. Her mind is Tiffany twisted. She got the Mercedes Benz. She got a lot of pretty boys that she calls friends. How they dance in the courtyard, sweet summer swag. Some that's to remember and some that's to forget. So I called up the captain, please bring me my wine. He said we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still those voices were calling from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, hey, welcome to the Hotel California. It's such a lovely place. There's such a lovely face. We're living it up at the Hotel California. Oh, what a nice surprise. Bring your alibis. Mirrors on the ceiling. Said pink champagne on ice. And she said, we are all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chamber they gather for the feast. They sided with their silly knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Hey, last thing I remember, I was running for the door. What?
From the place I was before.
Away.
You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
it for Dane over here, just killing it. Dane. Amazing. Oh my God, you're so sweet. Okay, well, this is an original that I wrote about being in a relationship. And you're just out of, shoot, how do I say this? You'll hear it.
Been so crazy with us lately. I love fading so fast. I'm looking high and low for it. I've given the best of me. I know you've done the same. I'm tired of playing detective, assign and blame. I'm running out of fucks to give. I am running out of fucks to give. All out, I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, all out, all out, all out, I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, all out. This is raining, so frustrating, and it's taking its toll. We're both halfway out the door. I've given all that I can. I know you've done the same. I'm tired of playing detective, assign and blame. I'm running out of fucks to give. I am running out of fucks to give. All out, I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, all out, all out, all out. I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, all out. Wouldn't it be nice to feel anything? Wouldn't it be nice to not have hearts of ice? We gotta say goodbye, 'cause I'm fresh out of box to give. Oh, 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 I said I'm all out. All out, I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, all out, all out, all out. I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, I'm all out, I'm all out. All out, all out, oh. I said I'm all out. I said I'm all out, baby. I'm all out. All out, all out, all out. Woo! Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Little tune. Yes. jazz. And now, but they wait and do wonderful. Ooh, baby, she's a hurricane. She's got electric boots. I'm always suits. You know I read it in the magazine. Put Benny in the jazz. Hey, kids, plug into the fast. Maybe that blinded by the Benny makes them ageless. We shall survive. Let us save ourselves alone. Where we find our parents out in the street to find who's right and who's wrong. Who can't be around? Have you seen them yet? Ooh, but this show's spaced out. Benny and the Jets. Ooh, but they wait and do wonderful. Oh, baby, she's a hurricane. She's got electric boots. I'm always suit. You know I read it in the magazine. Ha ha. But Benny and the Jets. Benny and the Jets. Woo, but they win and the wonderful. Woo, Benny, she's a hurricane. She's got electric boots. I'm always suits. You know I read it in the magazine. No. But Benny and the We have two more songs for you. This is an original I wrote during the pandemic. It's kind of a ode to police violence. I love me, none above me. I walk up in the room feeling lawless. Yeah. I love me, none above me. I walk up in the room feeling lawless. Yeah. your steadfast love for me. Show me your loyalty. Show me your loyalty. Express your steadfast love for me. Paint those roses red. Paint those roses red for me. Dripping blood. No, you never could have enough. I love the taste of this cake. Believe me when I tell you real is fake. I love it when you look at me with those empty eyes. I love when you follow me to hell and back again. I love me, none above me. Walk up in the room feeling lawless. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I love me, none above me. I walk up in the room feeling lawless. Lawless. Hey, show me your loyalty. Express your steadfast love for me. Show me your loyalty. Hey, show me your loyalty. Express your steadfast love for me. Paint those roses red. Paint those roses red for me. Paint those roses red for me. Paint those roses red for me. Yeah. Paint those roses red for me. Hey.
Thank you so much. It has been such a pleasure playing for you tonight. We have one last song for you. This is Dane. I'm Tameca. Travis, thank you so much. Yeah. I can just hear them now. How could you let us down? But they don't know what I found. I've seen it from this way around. Feeling it overtake all that I used to hate. Worry about every trait I try, but it's way too late. The signs I don't read. Two sides of me can't agree. When I breathe in too deep, going with what I always long for. Feel like a brand new person. Taking flight, I know you don't think it's right. I know that you think it's fake. Maybe fake's what I like. Point is I have a right. Not thinking in black and white. Thinking it's worth a fight. Soon to be out of sight. Knowing that all this time, going with what I always long for. Feel like a brand new person.
like a brand new person. I finally know what it's like. And I know that it's hard to digest. And maybe your story ain't so different from the rest. And I know it seems wrong to accept. Money, you've got your demons, and she's got her regrets. And I know that it's hard. Her realization is as good as a guess. And I know it seems wrong to accept. Money, you've got your demons, and she's got her regrets. And then you've got your demons, and she's got her regrets. Feel like a brand new person. I don't care, I'm in love. In a new direction. I finally know what it's like. I stopped thinking you'll be only option. I finally know what it's like. I stopped thinking you'll be only option. I finally know what it's like. Stop thinking you'll be only option.
Thank you so much, Austin Smiles. Thank you so much for having us. You guys.
Big hand for Tameca Jones. Tameca, give a shout out to your keyboard player. your
Yes,
associate.
Dane. I don't know your last name. I just met him tonight. Dane, what's your last name?
Rutherford.
Rutherford. Dane Rutherford. So, shout out to Dane Rutherford. Shout out to my sound guy, Travis. Thank you so much for having us.
Out to Los Angeles very soon. Good luck in your big career.
Thank you.
Very talented. All right. And we want to thank everybody in attendance for joining us here today and celebrating Austin Smiles' mission. Thank you to all the organizers, Renee, everybody else. Big round of applause for everybody who's. Thank you. All right. And right now we also want to announce the raffle winner of the Flowers for a Year from West Bank Flower Market, Mary Knight. Mary Knight, you won the flowers for a year. The raffle winner of the Veracruz vacation donated by Fiesta Americana, Adrian and Jesse Riggins. Congratulations, Adrian and Jesse. And thanks again to our presenting sponsor, Heritage Title, for your generous support, as well as all of our wonderful other sponsors. We want to thank all of those of you who are watching from home right now. Thank you for watching and for supporting Austin Smiles. We look forward to seeing you all next year. Thanks again for making it a successful event. Good night.